Hey everyone. Tour camp, days away, very exciting times. Well, as you're watching this, actually, day away for me. You're seeing this on Monday, so Tuesday is when staff head out to the site, start building everything, all the theme camps and everybody, we start setting up. I'm very excited. I'm excited for our camp, Void Star Star Gender. As you know, we have the booth. Oh, there's the mailbox in there. Is that in the shot over there? The booze box, the mailbox. That's coming out, open bar, getting set up. Everyone has been wonderful about all the donations. I mean, honestly, I and the others in my camp were bringing most of what's going to be on offer, but there are a few extra slots in that mailbox that will be populated by other gifts. Thank you to everyone who has reached out. There's something else that's a gift. And I can't take most of the credit for this. The idea is something that I've been chewing on for a while, since last tour camp. This little video, honestly, is just going to be a love letter to hacker mindsets, 3D printing, and what we can accomplish on projects where we're not getting paid. Remember, I'm not interested in most of what people are doing for work professionally. I find life way more interesting when you tell me what actually interests you, how you're making your world and your community better. And that's what this story is. So all around camp, you'll notice little pennant flags. I feel like Homer Simpson. Yay, camp. Little pennant flags, mostly from Shady Tail and other places. They typically refer to spots where something's been stabbed into the ground. These little metal staples. A lot of infrastructure at tour camp. Not usually what you'd find at a campground, right? We've talked about power lines, phone lines. I'm sure there's got to be fiber optics or something crazy going on. They all have to get stapled into the ground, tripping hazards, etc. But bending over to jam these staples into the earth, I was watching Sarah and Thought Freaker and a lot of other people, again, from mostly Shady Tail, last time we were at camp. And I was like, oh God, that looks freaking horrendous. And I even asked, isn't that hard? And Thought Freaker was like, yep. So I started playing with ideas. My ideas were not great because you hack on whatever bullshit you have. I was playing with a dowel and a black binder clip, and I was screwing it in. I'm like, maybe you could clip that, and it was sliding off to the sides, and if you stuck it in, but it wouldn't release, and it would pull back out of the earth. I was trying to make a stick, a tool to a chunk, so these folk wouldn't have to bend over and bust their back all week. I took my ideas and sketches, and if I'm bold, I'll show you some here, and I talked to Mike D. This is just... I can't say enough good things about this cat and the contributions that he has made, both to stuff that appears on a website that I don't name and that just appear in the hacker community. I mean, he's a brilliant engineer and designer who does loads of other things. I don't even know all the projects he works on, some of which he can't even tell me about. But in his spare time, we'll come up with an idea and he'll be like, oh yeah, I could knock this here. How about this? And the great work with people. This is my real lesson to you. If you get the joy and pleasure of working with people who can see your napkin sketch and instantly go, oh, yeah, I see what you're doing here. And then they turn it around and give you back oh, well, you meant this? And you're like, I didn't mean that, but that's even way better. Throw my napkin away. Let's do that. That's what Mike and I have been working on for a while. And this is the result. This is the staple Stomper. This is a 3D printed tool, goes on the end of a 1/2-inch dowel. And as you can kind of tell, it's got a little slot on the end of it. It's designed to hold a staple. But it also features embedded magnets so that when you're sticking them in the ground, ka-chunkus, that'll work just like that. And it even has a little hooky boy, right? What's the hookmatude? It's for staple removal. Again, with a magnet on the end of it to keep this attached until you put it back in your pocket. And when I told him about that, and I was like, yeah, so there's also these little flags. He's like, oh, it's a gardening flag. I can get one of them from my local store. He had these. He's like, yeah, we use these all the time. Everyone uses these. He's like, I can get one of these. Let's make something for the other end of the tool. So we actually have a flag installer as well. And I did some footage with this outside. It's great. And again, the designs, when you're thinking about things, when you're working on projects, don't just think about it could be used this way, add other features. You might notice this has little teeth on this part and this part. What's up with that? Well, you can see it's for adding rubber bands. So you can add little rubber bands for extra gripitude and slipitude, and now it's a removal tool. I didn't know how deep in the earth we wanted this. So when I was doing these pilot holes on my drill press, I literally made pilot holes here and also 2 inches further down. So the actual flag inserter could go 2 inches further down. Give people options. And like at camp, I'm sure people are going to try this and remix it on the fly and they're going to get new ideas. But I love this. I love the kind of insight and ingenuity. And I love that it was all done not because we're going to sell this. It's on my GitHub if you want it. If you use little friggin' staples, I don't care if you're at a hacker camp or a landscaping business. If you've got to put flags in the ground, whatever you're doing, you're installing an irrigation system or you're installing infrastructure at a hacker festival, this is on the GitHub. You can try it out. All the praise, all the thanks, everything goes to Mike D, who really, really just is a brilliant thinker and a brilliant community member. And I love working with him. I love working with Sarah. I love working with everyone out at camp. I'll see many of you out at camp. Hopefully some of you, your backs will be feeling better than they have in the years past. I'm overjoyed. I've got my ferry reservation. I think I've got all my plans, knock on all the woods. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, catch you out there. Have a good time. I don't know when I'm going to get videos up after camp because, again, I'm just going to be dead. I'll probably do a summary of all the cool stuff I saw. Look for a compilation video at some point. But have fun. Look out for each other. Stay out of the heat too much. Stay out of the hot tubs if you're too drunk. Stay safe out there.